I'm beyond excited to see the genius mind of Mr. Terrific within the Superman movie. But this is going to be a miniseries that talks about his origins altogether. So y'all roll with me. Let's go back and look at the past of Mr. Terrific. We see him just reflecting on everything he's kind of been through and experienced. Otherworldly forces, leading a group of extraordinary people with the power of gods, fighting monsters, even forming his own team of misfits that went to strange worlds and different dimensions. I always loved how everyone around him had powers he would love to have, but he knew he had a superpower himself, which is his mind. That superpower of his really helped the newly reformed Justice League to defeat this new edition or new version of Darkseid. It's so bad to just go in and use his hands and just beat him down with brute strength like the others were. But with Darkseid, you have to outsmart Darkseid, assess his strategy, and overcome him. After the mess of Darkseid attacking and leaving, he left a pretty big interdimensional mess. Here's the thing, Mr. Terrific has seen this before. This netherlight radiation is something that he has dealt with in the past. Or to deal with this, he decides, shit, it's time to go home. Cut to a flashback of Mr. Terrific being not so terrific at all. Michael is woken up by one of his friends. Notices he does not look good whatsoever. He tries to get up and try to do his morning routine, but Nola, his AI, tells him,
Good afternoon, Michael. 12:42 is no longer considered morning.
His friend agreed. Tell him, Nola. As Nola is explaining the news to Michael and Dre tells Nola to stop because he's so tired of hearing this Prescott propaganda going on. But Michael's focus is Dre coming over to him every day. He tells him, you don't have to come over here. But Dre tells him, you've been holed up in your fortress of solitude for 2 years. Dre even asked the AI Nola, when was the last time that Michael went out longer for an hour? And she tells him, 6 months. Dre tells Michael that he's not been the same since Paulo's gone. That she wouldn't want him to be like this, wasting himself away in the wind. But with the new opportunity of their app, they're going to make sure that they're going to make money in every home in America. Because Dre is working with the third smartest man in the world. But Michael's not feeling it right now. Dre and Michael then head to their workshop, where not only is Michael working on the invention for the app, but he's working on some other stuff. Dre even asks him, what's this? Michael tells him it's a skeleton key. It will open any lock. Dre asks him, does it work? But Michael tells him, it does, and put it down. Michael then shows Dre a device that he's going to use for this workout app. With a few seconds of quietness and a thud, we get a holographic image of Dre, the personal trainer. But it's still a work in progress because the hologram shuts off. Still, they're happy with the progress they're making. Dre then tells Michael that he needs to really get a drive back. He needs to get something that pushes him. But Michael's not trying to hear it. But Dre shows him some information very interesting. That families on the south side of Gateway City have had increased cases of asthma, nausea, and other illnesses. With residents saying that this all happened when the Prescott Towers were built. Dre thinks it's something else entirely. He thinks that this happens when Athena tests her engine. This engine is going to make the whole city sick, and the mayor's just letting her do it. Dre tells Michael, if you speak out, the people will listen, the city loves you. Michael tells him, Dre, I can't. Sold Holt Industries to Athena, there was a clause in the contract that says I cannot disparage her. Dre's trying to convince Michael that what if she's using you and Paula's tech and it's making people sick? Michael explains, I sold that to Athena because she wanted to help people. He doubles back. Oh, please, you could have sold this to Wayne Tech or Queen, but that would have taken too long. You sold to the first person that came along. Look, man, I get it. Paula and the baby died. You were a mess. You sitting here with all your toys, all your grief, and that AI that talks to you. There's a whole world outside these walls you've abandoned. It's getting bad out there, Mike, and it's only going to get worse. Mike tells Dre, people get sick all the time. I can't change the world. I thought that's why you and Paula started Holt Industries, to change the world. Michael tells him, yeah, and look where it is now. Mike even talks back to Dre and tells him, Dre, you don't have any evidence. You have a bunch of anecdotal stories. That's it. You need proof. Dre leaves and tells him, used to be a different man. I'll see myself out. We go to a town hall meeting where the mayor and the members of council are speaking with Miss Prescott. Miss Prescott is explaining that the Nexus engine will be operational within a week and that they've already proven the reliability and the cost savings in the enterprise zone. Families will begin to see their electric bill go way lower than they used to see. The councilwoman says, you don't have to convince me, Miss Prescott, but you do have to convince me. My constitutes a concern in their reports. Miss Prescott rebuttals. Respectfully, Councilwoman Jackson, I can't respond to every baseless rumor. Every city in the country is begging for my tech. Either we do it here now, or I take my power elsewhere. The council member opens up the voting, and they cast their votes, and Miss Prescott has the approval for the Nexus engine. We then go to Michael visiting Paula's headstone, reflecting on everything that Paula was, saying that she just wasn't my partner. She was my living memory. She held all the stories that made me who I am. If I ever got lost, she would remind me. And one day, all of it was just gone. Michael begins to cry. He gets up to Paula's headstone and tells her, babe, I think I messed up. That night, we end up seeing some robbers getting to a building with a special device. They all avoid security right below them as they're traveling through the vents. The group talks about how their main focus is to make sure that the engine does not come on. One of the thieves even asks, did I ask you where you got that skeleton key? Don't tell me you're changing your mind. Nah, let's get to it. They descend from the roof. They get to a certain motherboard. And guards go, it's about time you revealed yourselves. We've been waiting since you scurried up the vents like rats, says the security team. The other thieves go at the security team, as the other one remains to download the information they're needing. We see Miss Prescott within a control room. She tells them, activate the engine. Engine not only seems to affect the guards, but also the robbers as well. Only one robber is able to escape. As Michael is sleeping, Nola tells him that he has an incoming call from Dre. Michael connects with him. Dre tells him, hey man, I'm not doing too good. I need you to pick me up. Michael gets ready. He has Noah lock onto his phone and gives some directions to Dre. Dre happened to be one of the robbers in the building. Michael pulls up and Dre is telling him to drive immediately. Michael then confronts Dre. You broke into Athena's tower? Are you crazy? Dre tells him, you said we needed proof. We've been planning for this for months, but it fell apart. Who is we? Dre tells him, my team. What happened to them? The engine cut on and I lost him. Dre sees that somebody's following Michael. Asks, can this thing move any faster? Michael begins to speak with the car, and the car takes off. Michael tells Dre, haha, I told you she got some juice. Michael and Dre begin to discuss what was kind of going on within the tower. They even ask Michael if he still has some lawyers on retainer, because the other team might need help getting bailed out. Dre understands that it's okay, but this mission was worth it, because he got everything on tape. In the distance, someone is aiming at Dre. Shooter is then told to take the shot, and as they do, Dre is dead. We'll see you guys in issue 2 of Mr. Terrific, Year 1.